Hello, everyone. This is Jay Dobbins on the Marvel DC Multiverse, and we're now at episode 447. And I'll be discussing one topic, which is recast T'Challa now. So, back in December 10th, I think it was like 2020 or 2021. I can't remember. It was, I think it was like possibly 2021. He said that Kevin Feige. I think it was like Disney Investor Day. Yeah, I think it was. No, wait a minute. No. I think it was December. Yeah, December 10th, 2020, I believe. December 10th. 2020 was when Kevin Feige announced that T'Challa would not be recast. Then, I would say 2 years later, he says that, we felt like it was much too soon to recast. But back then, his reasons were far different. So he obviously changed his tune. Now, there's been several recastings so far. Thunderbolt Ross, who was portrayed by William Hurt, is now going to be portrayed by Harrison Ford. So Harrison Ford is now, he's playing Thunderbolt Ross now. So Thunderbolt Ross has been recast, of course, with Harrison Ford, and then of course, I can't remember the actress's name, but she's going to be Vanessa in Daredevil Born Again. So Vanessa Fisk has been recast. So, and then, of course, the latest recasting in the MCU is Kang. So Jonathan Majors has been replaced with Maurice P. Carey, who's now the new Kang in Avengers Kang Dynasty. So you have all these recastings, of course, and you see, and of course, you see multiple Kangs in Ant-Man and the Wasp in the post-credit scene. But yet we still have one. T'Challa. I mean, so far, betrayed by one person, Chadwick Boseman. However, he's played alternate versions of T'Challa in Marvel's What If. However, they killed him off in Black Panther, Wakanda Forever. So, yeah, I'm thinking and of course, the movie made less than the previous one did. So, because the first one made $1.35 billion, and the second one made $891 million worldwide, which is less than its predecessor, of course. And the reason why is because they didn't recast the character. I mean, they would have received backlash out of the way, but still, you would have gotten a better outcome, pretty much. I mean, they would have gotten a better outcome. So, that being said, because one thing they didn't realize, and Ryan Coogler, Nate Moore, Kevin Feige, what they didn't realize is that they needed more than just the black community and Marvel movie fans. You needed the comic book fans. That was 40% of the fan base. If they had recast the character, the comic book fans would have been on board, pretty much. Because comic book fans are the true Black Panther fans, pretty much. And what Nate Moore and Kevin Feige and Ryan Coogler did was alienate 40% of that fan base. So now, what are they going to do? I mean, are they going to recast the character still? I'm going to give it 50-50. But I strongly suggest that they do recast the character. Not because their only option right now is an alternate version of T'Challa, a variant, who can be transported from one universe to Earth 616. and he can stay there. So say in one universe, Galactus destroys Earth successfully, therefore leaving only one survivor, and say the Watcher, either the Watcher transports him to Earth 616, or America Chavez. Say America Chavez bumps around, because she could bump around from one universe to the next. So say she happens to be in that universe and she can only rescue one person, and that one person happens to be T'Challa. That can work. So therefore, he can only, he has no choice but to stay in Earth 616 because his universe is destroyed. That can work. So there's several ways they can do a variant, but the question is who will play them. Because I was thinking either John David Washington from Tenet, or Trevante Rhodes from 12 Strong, or in Moonlight, or of course, Yolande Noel from Insecure and the first Purge movie. Or you could do Elvis Hodge, That can work. Since, because he used to be Hawkman, so he has the height, he has the athletic, he has the physique, so he can do it. So, trying to think. There's a lot to choose from, so if I were them, I'd get on it. Because that's because if they want to bounce back, as far as the Black Panther franchise goes, that's their best bet. And Ryan Coogler should step down. I don't think he should be directing another Black Panther film. He got caught in his feelings and messed everything up. So, we'll talk about the T'Challa recasting. I'll talk more about that another time. So that concludes this episode. Feel free to visit us on Instagram, or follow us on Instagram, of course. We're available on iTunes, Google Play Music app, and Spotify, and of course YouTube.